Hi guys, welcome to Celestial Telepathic Tarot. Today we have a fun, exciting pick a card reading inspired by one of my favorite tarot readers, Soulfully Gifted. Go check her out. She's hella tapped in, hella gifted like the name says, okay? So we're going to be looking at why are you the GOAT, period, baby. But we're also going to ask more questions, and we're basically going to go into your uniqueness, nerve, talent, charisma when it comes to your GOAT energy. So, okay, stay tuned to find out the extra questions we're going to be asking on the side. You know how it goes. Free images, pick your piles. If you feel like you're attracted to more than one pile, go get go get those extra messages, okay? So I'll see you guys at your piles. Let's get tapped in. Bye. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. We're going to get all the way tapped in, and we're going to see why are you the GOAT, what makes you GOAT energy, why are you stunting on these hoes, period. Let's see. Spirit, ancient ancestors, ascending masters, guardian angels, divine, please give us the tea on why Pile 1 is the GOAT, okay? And straight off the bat, we have the King of Mirrors, okay? You're an intellectual beast. Like, people can't outwit you. They can't outmaneuver you. And on top of that, I keep hearing savage. Like, you are savage with it. You could be someone. And I love that the Knight of Flutes is here. Like, you're a hopeless romantic. So what tells me is it's either one of two ways. Either you're this bubbly persona energy, like looks are deceiving, people think you're sweet, innocent, naive, and then they find out the hard way that if they treat you incorrectly, poorly, you will cut a hoe, you will cut them off, okay? You'll use your intellectual and your smarts to distance yourself in the right way, in a sense where people don't really see it coming. Like, it's unexpected. There's nothing they can do to change your decision, change the direction you're going in, because your mind is already made up on the situation. It is what it is, okay? Again, no one can really outsmart you. No one can wear fake masks. No one can sit down and try and take advantage of you, because you're going to cut them off and you're going to tell them to exit stage left every single time. You don't let people walk all over you. And you find it funny when people want to, you know, like sit down and play in your face. So for the other side, like, you could be someone who's very, I don't want to say you're very strict. I don't know. There's just something of, like, think of the phrase resting bitch face, okay? Where someone is just so straight faced, they look like they're so serious, they're not really bantering, laughing, but when you actually get to know them, they're joy to be around. They're a sweet softie. That's what the vibe is. Like, you could be someone who's quite serious, you can be quite strict about certain things, you have certain standards and morals that you do not compromise on, but then people are very surprised to see that underneath all that hard exterior is someone who's very soft, cuddly, and lovable, okay? Someone who loves love. So I don't know if you're single and you're just not really easily impressed by romantic options, but it's definitely giving the vibe that people are quite surprised to see that you have this lovely kind of, I don't want to say you're sappy, but yeah, like, you're a hopeless romantic. You love love. You want to be in love, because who doesn't want to be loved on, period? Like, okay, let's not play. So we also have the Six of Roses challenge winner. So the Six of Roses is basically the Six of Wands, I believe, and it's basically just reaffirming that you're the shit, okay? The reason you are the GOAT is because you're forever winning, you are shining, I don't know if you're on social media right now and you're just looking hella good, okay? You're getting more likes, you're getting more recognition, you're getting more followers, you're getting more love, admiration, comments that are supporting you. Like, people want to sit with you, they want to be on your team, they want to be your best friend. You're just out here. Oh my god, on top of that, you're the Queen of Flutes. Oh my god, the caregiver. You're like a nurturer, okay? Not only do you know how to take care of yourself, this is why you set certain boundaries with people, because you know you're the shit. Like, you know people, whether or not it's good intentions or not, good intentions. Like, you know, people are gonna want to clout chase, or they're just gonna want to ride your coattails, or they're gonna want to be a part of your clique because of the perks that it comes with. And you're just your discernment is on one, okay? You don't let people just come in and try and use you up to get whatever, I don't know, whatever level up or abundance they want. But either way, like with the Queen of Cups, you're just, it's given this vibe of it's hard to not like you, and anyone who doesn't like you, they're low-key just a hater, period, because you're so loving, you're so nurturing. You could also be very intuitive, and people find that very surprising. And it's not surprising here with the King of Cups. Like, the King of Cups, oh, maybe there's love coming in for you as well, because there ain't no King of Cups here. But what is here is the King of Swords, which is the King of Mirrors. And I was just trying to say that, like, with that Swords energy, it's all intuition. So yeah, you're very much tapped in, and the Queen of Cups just reaffirms that your intuition, like, this is why no one can play in your face, because your intuition, it always sees through it. But back to you just shining, you're glowing. It's like people never catch you on a bad day. I don't know if you have people bothered or triggered by the fact that they don't ever seem to see you having a downfall, see you losing, experiencing losses, because as far as they're concerned, it's like you're very smart in the sense that you know when, like, you see the red flags and you avoid them, and because you avoid red flags, you're always winning. It is what it is. You're someone who also inspires the masses. That's why people are your fan and they look up to you. Oh my god, the contestants. Oh baby. With that contestant energy, it basically is the Fool, and we'll get into that. But with that contestant energy, I'm getting the reason that you're the GOAT is because even in a competition, you are like the front winner, or is it the front runner, whatever they call it. Like, you are everyone's favorite. You're the fan favorite. You're the one that everyone's predicting is gonna win. Like, you are the one that everyone wants to root for. Everyone wants to shine, okay? And on top of that, with that 8 of Flutes, oh my god, it says self-esteem. And the 8 of Cups, I didn't know this, but I recently did learn it can signify having high self-esteem. So that's what makes you go that you have no problem walking away onto the next new blessing that the universe wants to give to you. What makes you the GOAT as well is that you kind of have people shooketh or intimidated or nervous or just scared about the fact that you really don't need people. Like, you love having people around because you can always learn stuff from other people, but you will never need people, okay? Because you always have yourself. You can rely on yourself to come through for yourself. You know what I mean? I keep saying that, but that's what it is. Like, you got yourself. Me, myself, and I. Like, you got yourself. You make sure that you are well taken care of and provided for, okay? But off of that topic, like, you have no problem walking away and letting whatever bridges that need to burn if they're not serving you, okay? And you have no problem just starting afresh elsewhere. Another reason why you're the GOAT is because new beginnings of, like, fun, spontaneous adventures and abundance just easily gravitates towards you. It easily finds you. You're always, it's given a vibe that people can't really keep up with you because you're just always on to the next. And it's like you're winning and you're doing it so effortlessly. And on top of that, I don't know if you're making, like, good investments, or you just know when is the right time to invest your energy into certain situations, because it's given this vibe of taking a gamble, taking a risk, or just making a very well calculated risk, okay? Strategizing a plan, and it works out for you, okay? Forget about your haters, we'll get into that later. But what makes you a GOAT is the fact that you can set out a plan, a solid foundation, because we literally have the 2 of Roses, right? Which is the 2 of Wands. So you can literally strategize and set out a plan of where you want to go, what you want to do, and it pans out exactly how you need it to. Like, obviously, yeah, you may be intuitive and psychic, and you can literally, the Queen of Cups reaffirming that intuition. Like, obviously you can see, or you can just guess. I'm sorry, my cat is distracting me because the window's open and I'm like, don't go through it. But he's literally just being a sweetheart and lying down. So let me get back into this. I was trying to say that you make plans and they just pan out for you, okay? That's what makes you the GOAT. Like whenever you try something new and unexpected or something that you're not necessarily skilled in, but you're trying to learn and pick up that skill, it works out for you. You make calculated risks that pay off. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get through. But with because it says date card, and we literally have the Queen of Cups coming out again, and we did mention that King of Cups earlier. For you guys, I really do feel like there is a love offer coming through. Someone is planning to come towards you and fine wine and dine you for real. It's definitely giving an energy that the reason you are a GOAT is because you could have a lot of suitors who find you attractive. They really do love the mothering, nurturing energy that you have. They really love your high self-esteem. They love how you take care of yourself, and they love how the way that you love other people as well. They really admire that as well. So you kind of really attract a lot of suitors who really want to cater to you. They want to take care of you. They just want to take you out and date you and, I don't know, show you off. You're a baddie. And on top of that, you are a lovable baddie. Okay, it's definitely giving a vibe of like you can go into any, say if you go out on a date and your date is taking you to like a friend's event, you can easily socialize with those people and they're gonna like you hands down. Like unavoidable. Let me get some water real quick. So let's see what specifically makes you main character energy. Why do you stand out? What is your uniqueness, nerve, charisma, okay, and your talent? And it's the fact that you're a firecracker, and on top of that, you're Casanova. Oh my gosh, we literally said you have hoes, you have options. People want to I was gonna say finesse, but you're not out here getting finessed, okay? I mean, if someone feels like they're gonna try and finesse you, they have a very rude awakening, because it's given, like, especially if you're a divine feminine, your divine masculine really comes out and it handles business very strategically. It catches people off guard because no one's finna outsmart you, and it's given that energy. My favorite line that I like to say, you know how to roll with the big boys. Like, they cannot blow you down, mow you down, period. But what makes you stand out, okay, your main character energy, is that you are a firecracker. And I feel like it reaffirms the fact that you very much keep people on their toes, because you're unexpected, unpredictable. No one really knows your next move. No one can strategize how, like, you know, people who want to have an argument or a debate and they want to plan ahead their script on what's going to happen. You don't follow the script. You're always off script. Like, that's why people be intimidated to really connect and socialize with you. On top of that, you could be very athletic. You could be a gym rat. You have a very nice body that you have worked hard shooting in the gym for. People find that very unique about you. You could be someone who also inspires other people to get more fit, get more active, because they just see how, especially, I'll give you an example. Like, I love to work out and hit the gym because of just how much happier it makes you feel. Like giving yourself that credit to have the discipline to go out and work hard. But on top of that, like going to the gym and sculpting and molding yourself, it's a form of self-love. You are taking care of yourself, you are maintaining yourself, and it makes you feel so good. It gives you so much confidence, and that's what that athletic card really gives me. Like, you're very much inspiring people to go out there, get confident, get fit, get sexy, get active, because they see how it really empowers you. Okay, I love that energy. But yeah, you're a bit of a hothead, okay? Especially with that intellectual, that swords energy, which is all about speaking. You have no problem speaking your mind. People don't want to be getting in no debate with you because, boy, maybe your words are hurtful as well. Like, you know how to really sting and trigger people. But because we said you're lovable, okay? That lovable energy kept coming out. So it's kind of giving a vibe that if people want to test you, your shadow side, that divine masculine energy, it has no problem gathering people and collecting them and telling them where they need to go. But Casanova, you got hoes. You're a heartbreaker in these streets. People could be a bit fearful to date you because they don't want you to break their heart, or they're just kind of scared that you've got better options and you're kind of gonna leave them for your better options. And with this stalker energy, I definitely feel like, because we're talking about those options and those lovers, you very much attract people who become a bit obsessive with your energy. Like, your energy is addictive. It's given a vibe of, because you're the X factor, you're unforgettable, it's like the star. There is no one out here. You have people very passionate about you as well. So yeah, it's like you're the star. Like, people just, oh, your sensuality, your beauty, your sexuality, people cannot get enough of it. They become infatuated, obsessed with you, and they kind of get lost in your source, okay? Like, people very much do be getting afraid to connect with you because they could feel themselves just getting lost in you, your beauty, your magnetic aura, and they just, Yo, you'd be attracting people that once they get entangled with you, they don't want to go. They don't want to cut it off. And it's not funny because this situation was toxic, but it's kind of given that, like, if you don't have firm boundaries with people, you could really find yourself in a situation like, there's this show called The Bell Collective, right? And there's one particular lady, I forget her name, but she has a husband that's been cheating on her, right? But he's one of those annoying guys that he can cheat, but no one can have his woman. Like, nobody can have his woman. And her situation was getting so serious to the point that she wants her own space, and she has to get her friend to rent a condo out for her in her friend's name, because her husband will use the fact that he is married and it's their funds to fund the property that he can be there, because it's his marital right, okay? So it's like, you can have people very possessive over you like that if you don't set the right kind of boundaries, or if you don't avoid certain red flags. Like, people can very much be like, you're mine, you're no one else's. And it reaffirms that you're addictive. Maybe you have experienced those situations in the past, and you have had to put up certain boundaries, and it doesn't have to be to that severe like extent. I can give you another example where I was talking to somebody in the past, like, we hadn't really dated, or it was nothing, like, you know when you have a friend and there's some flirtatious banter, that's about it. But then this person just got weird, where they were just belling off my phone, prank calling me, to the point that I had to change my number because I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But it's very much that energy. Like, people, they can just get so absorbed in your aura, and they can kind of lose themselves and start acting out of character, because maybe that's not normal for those people to act that way, but hey, that's what you draw out of them. Cold-hearted, we said it, you are a savage, okay? And people I love that it says health guru. You are protecting yourself. We were literally just talking about how people can become so obsessed with you and your energy and being around you, because I don't know if what makes you like the main character energy is the fact that you're very nurturing, you're very healing, you make people feel very uplifted, elevated, or like they just feel so much happier when you're in their energy. And that's why you have to be cold-hearted with people and set certain boundaries, because if they're not good for you, they're just going to weigh you down. Or if you're an empath, you're going to take on their negativity and just become consumed and unhappy about it. So what makes you main character energy is the fact that you have no problem cutting those ties and walking away from people, going cold turkey on people who are not, you know, they just don't serve you, they don't add anything valuable to your life. They, you know, if they're draining you, they gotta go. And the reason you're doing it is because it's the healthy thing to do. It's what serves you. Hold on a second, my cat's actually getting ready to go outside. I am sorry, guys. I thought my cat was going to be really well behaved, but Silas is just very mischievous and adventurous, and maybe that's another reason why you stand out to people, because you're mischievous, you are adventurous, you are unpredictable, you are rebellious, you do your own thing, you dance to the beat of your own drum. And I stopped shuffling the deck, and it said Vixen, reaffirming that you guys are beautiful, okay? People just can't help but stop and stare at you, because your beauty is just very intoxicating. They can't get enough of you and the way you look. You stand out. So I'm going to get one more message from this deck, and we're going to move on to our next question. Vixen, oh my god, twice. You guys deserve an extra card for that. You actually deserve an extra card. What is the bottom energy? Breadwinner. And we literally said that you provide for yourself, you take care of yourself, you make sure that you are straight, and you make sure the people that are close to you are straight as well. Like, they're not going hungry, they're not going without, because, you know, it's given this vibe of starting from the bottom, now we here. Like, if you're eating good, the whole team's eating good. We all good. That's the vibe, and that's what people really admire and appreciate about you. But yeah, you're very good looking and athletic. So the messages are just reaffirming them at this point. Okay, what makes you stand out is the fact that you have a good looking body. Okay, the fact that you could be a gym rat, or you could be someone who just loves rock climbing, hiking, athletic activities. You just enjoy keeping fit, and you inspire other people to want to do the same. You make going to the gym and taking care of yourself, you make it look fun. That's why other people want to get like you as well. And we also have religious. So hello to my spiritual baddies that are in the chat. Okay, whether you're spiritual or you're religious, people just, what makes you stand out is your connection with God, your connection with spirit. Okay, like, not only are you inspiring people through gym and staying fit and staying healthy, you're also kind of inspiring people to reconnect with whatever their faith is. Okay, whether that's, I'm not going to start naming religions, but you know, the religions out there, whatever religion it is, or whether or not it's just more holistic, being more spiritual, or tapping into the herbalistic, witchy kind of vibes. You just inspire people to find their own spiritual calling, tap into their own like life purpose and their own religious journey. So we're gonna see, what do people adore about you the most? Oh, this should be fun and exciting. And oh, the fact that you are a nurturer, you are a giver, the fact that you have no problem sharing, okay, with the people who deserve to eat at your table. And this is why you may attract people who are disingenuous and are energy vampires, who think that they can try and worm their way into your life because they assume you're careless. They assume that because you're out here giving, you don't know how to turn the tap off. They assume that you don't have any boundaries. But like we said, people find out the hard way that that's not the case. You are not careless. You very much do pay attention to all details. Nothing gets past you because you're tapped in with your intuition. And the universe forever blesses you because you have no problem sharing when you need to. Ooh. I love it. People adore that you are peaceful, okay? And this is why you very much do walk away from drama. You could also be someone that doesn't like to gossip, okay? Maybe people love to come to you and gossip, but you won't partake in it too tough because it gives nothing to you. Listening to other people's drama, absorbing other people's drama, you have no interest in it because it's not adding to you, it's not fulfilling you. But you're definitely someone where and that's why you're able to walk away and let situations and people go, because I am so sorry. My phone just cut off to do like some kind of update. That's hella disrespectful, okay? I feel like people really do want to be dimming your light, okay? Because I don't know why we're having interruptions in your reading, Power One, but people definitely want to dim your light and kind of cut you off, kind of stop you from getting to the next level, the next destination. And they find out the hard way that's not how it goes. And you move so effortlessly and so peacefully that yeah, you have people pressed, or people just, okay, forget about the people who are pressed, but people really do admire that when you're interacting with people that don't want to see you win, you either kill them with kindness or you're just so unbothered, because at the end of the day, they're never compromising your peace. Like, you've left them in the past, you have walked away from them, and people just really love how you have a lot of respect for yourself And others, this is why you leave people who just have no respect for your boundaries or your peace, because it's like, if you don't know how to respect me, you don't know how to treat me, I'm gonna show you, okay? Your absence is definitely felt when you're gone. But overall, people love the respect that you have for yourself, and you inspire a lot of people to respect you because you hold yourself to a high standard and a high regard, and vice versa, other people do as well. So we've been saying it. People are jealous of you. You have haters, okay? I won't share you with anyone. Oh my god, stop it. So you have jealous people, and you have people who are very possessive over you. But this is like, what do people love the most about you? So I'm gonna say the fact that you, okay, it's interesting. It's the fact that you are not jealous, and it literally says you're a giver, so you have no problem sharing. It's given this vibe of like, you encounter kind of karmic people, or people who are just kind of unhealed and need to work on themselves and kind of project onto you, and you don't adopt any of their mentality. You know, when people say like the world has been harsh to you, but you never harden your heart, that's kind of you. You do not become the people who are like gunning for you, okay? And as we're talking about that, we literally have affectionate. I'm open to showing how I feel. Like, you're very affectionate, you're very giving, you're very loving. People find it hard to hate you, and that's why people are jealous of you. It's also given this vibe as well that say if you have a friend and they have other friends, they don't really want you to mix with their other friends too tough, because they're going to be jealous if those people find out how dope you are and they start liking you over them. So yeah, you spark a lot of conflict and jealousy within people, and for some reason, I don't know, people like it. Okay, maybe these people are a bit toxic. They love that you being unbothered and you just focusing on yourself and just out here being good vibes and just living life and loving whoever needs to be loved and ignoring whoever needs to be ignored. Like, people just love that you be causing a bit of drama, but you don't even be aware of the drama that you're causing, because you're not out here trying to compete or fight with nobody. You're just living your life for you, and you're having fun while doing it. But yeah. People find it highly entertaining that you have certain folk pressed and bothered, okay? Youthful. Oh my gosh, you are fun, you are vibrant, you are exciting, okay? And that's exactly how you make people feel. You just breathe life into people, okay? They love your energy. Again, this is why you be attracting energy vampires who want to suck you dry. And on top of that, you're an individualist, okay? You are independent, you are self-reliant, you don't like rely on people to come through for you. You don't rely on people to okay what you're doing. You're the only one who is dictating the direction or navigation of what you should be doing, where your life should be going, okay? You're someone who stands out from the crowd, period. People love, it's given a vibe that you could just be someone who's kind of like a trendsetter. You're very original, you're very authentic, you're very, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say, but you just live to the beat of your own drum. You don't care about people's opinions, okay? And you have no fear about standing out from the crowd, okay? What scares you is being a damn sheep, okay? You're ambitious. Oh my god, I love it. You go after what you want. If someone tells you you can't do it, you tell them who? You're not talking to me. You must be talking to Becky down the street. It's definitely not me. I'm sorry. On top of that, you're a creative baddie, okay? Your imagination is just expansive. People just love the way that you can creatively come up with new ideas to fix any kind of problem. I'll give you an example. My mom needed some curtains put up, but we don't have a rail installed just yet. And I literally found a unique way to clip the actual curtain on another lining that was set up, and she's like, amazing, we have it fixed, I'm so happy. Like, people are just so appreciative about how you can creatively come up with new ways to fix any problem that they could be having. Or if you're working on a business, or you're writing a story, you're creating a song, you're creating new fashion designs, new nail art, it's like whatever creative project or vision you come up with is just so innovative, it's so out of this world, and it inspires other people to get more creative as well. And people just overall, what did I say? Okay, anyone that doesn't like you is just a hater, period. They're just jealous, they're just bad vibes. They want to be you, they want to receive the love, affection, and admiration that people give you. But overall, what people love the most is the fact that you are kind, you are gentle, and you are nice to others. You definitely treat people how you want to be treated, and that's why a lot of people respect you. We also have self-centered here, so it's just for me because it literally says I'm the star of the show. So for me, reaffirming that you are the main character, you are GOAT energy, you stand out, you are the main star of the show. People who want to say you're self-centered, they are just projecting onto you, baby, because they're jealous they are not standing out. Okay, they're jealous that people aren't admiring them for being a unique visionary, for setting trends. Okay, and if you're self-centered, it's just because you're conceited and you know you're the shit, and that's on period. So don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Okay, so my favorite question, we're gonna tap in and we're gonna say, how do you trigger your haters? And your haters been popping through, so the heat for power 1 is real, because your haters, they wanted to be seen from the start of the chat for some reason. Oh my god. Okay, so we have grief alert. Someone's bothered, in need of resolution or conclusion, but you're moving on. Don't go. Wretch 32 is your song Synchronicity. I'll put that in the description box. But yeah, we've literally said it from the start. You have no problem walking away from people, and it's given this energy that people really don't appreciate you until you're gone. That's how you trigger people. Like, they realize that you really are the GOAT, you really are the shit after they're kind of left with their boring lives. What did we say? Your entertainment, your excitement in the best of ways, okay? And it's not bad entertainment, baby, because we said that you're the haters who want the tea. Like, you don't be given, you never seem like you're losing, you are forever winning. Your downfalls are never broadcasted, you deal with that behind closed doors. So people are just really realizing that their lives are low-key kind of boring without you, and they feel some type of way because, I don't know, you're so loving, you're so kind, you're so generous. Like, people really do start to feel like you are family to them. And when you just go savage and you go cold-hearted, you cut them off, you walk away, you have them kind of gooped. They're gagged, they're surprised, they are confused, they are upset, they are losing their minds. And what's pissing them off even more is the fact that you are so unbothered by the whole situation. The fact that you've already deaded it, you've already moved on, and you're thinking about the next adventure, whilst they're wanting to work on the situation and compromise and figure it out with you. And you're kind of like, I'm so sorry, but I gotta go. They don't want you to go, but you're gone. Like, okay, you outplay any player trying to finesse you. They end up falling in love with you. Hashtag don't play yourself. And that goes to friends as well. Like, people really feel like they're gonna take advantage of you and finesse you, not knowing that they are the ones that need you. You do not need them. And they really do play themselves, because you're very much someone who, when you set a boundary, you stick to that boundary. That's how you trigger your haters. You set boundaries, you walk away, they look like Boo Boo the Fool, and it is what it is. Like, oh my god, I fucking love Riverknight and Drama. Go listen to Drama, okay? And we literally said that you're not really interested in the gossip because you're above the BS. You're above it. Oh my god, that's hilarious to me. That's how you're triggering your haters. You're so unbothered by the situation. They are coming off as childish. And that's what also triggers them, because you really do reflect that you are the mature, wiser party, and they are just childish, period. Like, no, and you're above the BS. You don't have time for their gossiping. You don't have time for their hating ass, petty Betty energy. They need to leave that elsewhere. And I love that finesse came out, because we were literally saying that people, lovers especially, they think they're gonna come in and finesse you, and you can't play the player. I'm not saying you're a player, but that Casanova energy, you're out here breaking hearts. It's very much given this fact that people want to label you the player because you keep your options open. You have no problem dating around, but that doesn't mean you're out here just giving your body to everybody and anybody, okay? But anyway, let's move on. Past bullies fear the new you, intimidated by the spiritual OG. So y'all are go energy. You are spiritual gangsters, okay? You're very much... It's giving this energy like you have your haters triggered because they really thought they were some big devils, some big demons that were finna end you, finna finish you and slay you. And you really just handled the situation accordingly. And what has them bothered and also kind of intimidated is that you handled it with love. You didn't wild out and go crazy. And they thought they knew you, but it's like when you're always constantly elevating and evolving and growing and shedding your past selves. And that's why they can't keep up with you. That's how you have them triggered, because you're forever growing and rising like the phoenix. And it's like they don't know you. They don't know how to outwit you. They don't know how to outmaneuver you. They don't know how to get one up on you. And yeah, you be having people intimidated because no one can take your power or dim your light. I literally said, the way that this keeps getting interrupted, people really be trying you, trying to dim your light, trying to make you feel like you're not worthy. And they really do learn out the hard way that they can't do that. Spirit wants you to keep being authentically fearless. We said that. You're not afraid of people's judgment, okay? You're not afraid of people being like, oh, I don't want to know you. You're like, piss off then. Sorry, but that's literally your energy. You are royal, you are regal, you are captivating. We literally said this. People become so obsessed with you because you're just so magnetic. You're so erotic and sexy and just, the charisma. You are charming. On top of that, you are a mystery. You're unpredictable. People don't know whether you're coming or you're going. They don't know your next move. On top of that, you're beauty is just so divine that no one can resist you, okay? And you really can see your haters. That's what has them triggered. Okay, what has them triggered is the fact that you're the whole package. Everybody wants you, okay? It's there's another card, I don't know if it will come out, but it's given this energy that you are like everybody's type. You attract all races, all cultures, all different cultural beliefs, religions. It doesn't matter where these people are from. You are their type. They always find you alluring and attractive and magnetic and captivating. They want to sleep with you. They want to get to know you. They want to fine wine and dine you. It doesn't matter who it is. You are attracting everybody across the globe, and that's what has your haters triggered, because they don't be having that same captivating pull, and they really wish they had that magnetic pull and that magnetic energy. And this is why these people are frenemies, because they don't want to play mind games and have power struggles with you and try and bully you into thinking you're not the shit. And the reason why they're triggered is because it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And on top of that, you get to see how toxic they truly are, and you move yourself away from them. So that's how you have your haters triggered, because by you just focusing on yourself and not being around them, like, it has them looking at themselves in a way that they're not best pleased with. And it literally reaffirming that, yeah, you got some frenemies, okay? Because you're the life of the party. That's why they're triggered. And it's, oh my god, the fact that this frenemy card keeps coming out is giving me this vibe that you have your haters triggered, because it's better if you can't beat them, join them. Like, that's your energy. No one can take your power. No one can intimidate you. No one can make you feel like you're not the shit. So it's like they may as well sit with you and eat at your table. That's the only way that they're going to get something out of the situation. And that's what triggers them, okay? Because they hate that they have to come and break bread with you when they would rather just have you not being the center of attention. Ew, I don't know what energies you have around you, but boy, that's intense. That's intense, okay? But that's how you have them triggered, because they can't even defeat you. They just have to make bread with you and be nice to you, because it's given this vibe of they don't want to make an enemy out of you. But anyway, moving on, because you have them triggered because you're the life of the party, okay? People, like, I'm not saying people's lives are boring without you, but it kind of is. They don't want to go. It literally said events are boring without you. They don't want to go unless you're going. You're the life of the party. You're the one that brings the drama, excitement, and fun. And when I say drama, I don't mean in like a negative way. I just mean in like, it's fun, it's excited, it's unexpected in the best of ways, okay? I don't mean like you're messy, because no. My power ones, my collective, y'all ain't messy, okay? Because you saw it, you're above the BS, period. So we have assuming blessings come effortlessly, look better than what you've been through. Yeah, people... And this is why your haters are triggered, that they have to be your friend and break bread with you, because they really thought you weren't going to be shit. They really thought you weren't going to do anything with yourself. You weren't going to become anything. You weren't going to... It's like the ugly duckling. They really wanted to count you out. They are so triggered, especially the people... Say if you've axed out all these fake people, the ones who are sitting on the sidelines, especially watching you boss up and glow up, the ones who are preying on your downfall, the ones who are really counting you out, they are so bitter. They are so unhappy. They really want to sit down and be like, oh, it's all coming easy to you. You didn't work hard for it. Because nah, it's a facade. It's a front, because for it to say you look better than what you've been through, they see your struggle. They were just hoping that you wouldn't become the diamond that you have become out of the struggle. And that's what has them hella triggered, okay? They want to sit down and kind of down count whatever you're doing, push it off to the side, but they know you deserve everything, and they should have never counted you out. They should have never preyed on your downfall. And that's what has them hella triggered, because they betted on the wrong horse. They betted on other people who really are taking from them, who aren't giving to them the same way that you used to give to. If you have people who chose other situations and other people over you, they're living in regret about that, because you are blessed, you are leveling up, and they can't sit at your table anymore, and they really want to. So we have energy vampire alert, spreads rumor and says information to use against others. Don't share your secret. And yeah, you got people triggered because you see them for exactly who they are. They're fake, they're shisty, they like to use information and manipulate it to best suit them. And you have your intuitive radar up against those people. Like, no one can really come in your face and manipulate you. And it literally, oh my god, you know what that reaffirms for me? It reaffirms that energy of like, say, oh, come back to me, please come back to me. It's fucking gone. I don't even remember what the card said anymore, because I've already started shuffling. You know, so annoying. I'm going to edit and I'm going to remember it. I don't remember what I was about to say. Oh my god, I need to speak faster. But another deck is reaffirming that people are triggered and they're jealous of your beauty, okay? Your beauty is literally a gift. Use it to your advantage. You have siren, sensual energy that just gravitates people. It just draws them in. They can't get enough with you. It's like you are the Kool-Aid and everybody is sipping it up, okay? If you are an OnlyFans girl, if you are a sugar babe girl, it doesn't matter. The universe, the law, the divine has literally given you this power of beauty, femininity, sensuality, sexuality to use to your benefit. If you need to monetize that shit, go monetize that shit. It's definitely giving an energy that people could be very jealous and triggered about the fact that you are so beautiful and so captivating that love interests or just the opposite sex or whoever you're attracted to wants to spend money on you. They want to spoil you. They want to lavish you in gifts because you're a high-class baddie. People respect your high standards and morals, and you really have an energy. I don't care if you've fallen in these streets. I don't give a damn, okay? I don't care. You have an energy that when you put it on somebody, You make them want to marry you. Okay, that's how you have people triggered, because even if you do like to have fun, we don't judge here. Go do you, girl. But even if you do like to have your fun, it doesn't even matter, because you will still get wifed up, period. Okay, people can't say nothing bad about you because you are marriage material, baddie. Marriage material. So power one, that was really excited. I'm so sorry I forgot that one note. If I remember, I'll maybe put it in, who cares. But thank you for joining me, power one. That was so fun. Comment down below if this resonated. Any other topics that you want me to tap into, let me know. Thank you for staying tuned. Got more messages in another pile, go check it out. Don't forget, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, join my familia, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, pal 2. Welcome to your reading, where we're going to tap in and we're going to see why are you the goat and ask some extra questions. So let's get straight in. Spirits, ancient ancestors, ascending masters, guardian angels, divine. Why is pal 2 the goat? Help us spill some tea, please. That's way too much. Oh, we have the 5 of rings, insecure. So, I don't know if people be comparing themselves to you, but, yeah, people just feel like they're not your equal. They're not adding up to, in terms of like what you bring to the table, they don't feel like they bring the same kind of like, what's the word? You're of a certain stature, certain social status, or you just have a lot of good qualities about you. And I don't know if people are looking at you and they're thinking you're kind of out of their league, and they just like, you're not going to be interested in them, because like we said, with that 5 of rings energy, which is the 5 of pentacles, like, people definitely fear you walking away from them, abandoning them, because you just feel like they're not an option worth holding on to. Because we also have the 2 of roses, the date card. Like, people definitely want to make up certain strategies and plans to come towards you and give you a love offer, but they feel scared and nervous to take that risk, because it's definitely just giving that vibe of, they feel like you're unattainable, you're out of their league, they can't conquer you, they can't acquire you, because they just don't feel like, I don't want to say that they're not your equal, but that's how they kind of feel like, they're not your equal. And we also have the King of Mirrors, and they feel like intellectually, yeah, things just aren't aligning, just in the sense that maybe they're intimidated or they're feeling insecure because you are essentially smarter than them. You're very knowledgeable. You have a lot more life experiences that have helped you kind of essentially elevate, rise, and just level up and become more wisdom. Just having a lot more knowledge and wisdom of the best ways to maneuver through life so you don't experience a lot of losses. You could also be someone who wears glasses, and people find that very attractive and seductive and alluring about you. But yeah, overall, you're someone who is very smart. You are able to make certain plans and strategize, and it always works out for you. You don't experience a lot of losses. And I feel like in terms of other people who are trying to compare themselves to you or want to collaborate with you and be a partner, like, you don't share the same projections of insecurity that they may have, because you really do believe in yourself and your capability to make shit work for you, make things happen for you. And even if you do experience moments of losses where things do not pan out for whatever reason, you sit down and tell yourself that it's all a part of like the divine plan. Everything always happens for a reason, okay? And you literally have the 5 of Cups. I fucked up. Sorry, I'm the worst. So what makes you a savage is you have no problem walking away from people who just, they're not giving to you. And I feel like that's why people feel insecure, that they just don't match up, because they know It's giving me this energy of someone who may refuse to just go after you and pursue you because they just know they cannot give you what you desire, what you want, and they don't want to feel shitty. They don't want to feel like they're the worst when you eventually do walk away onto bigger and better things. Because with that intellectual card, like, you're not someone who settles for any old option. You want the best for yourself because you very much do believe that you're the GOAT, so you know you deserve the best and you believe you are the best. Period. So let's get another card. Oh, we also have the 7 of Roses, drama. So, Lo, I don't know if you're a bit of a firecracker, like maybe you're someone who's not really here for the drama, but at the same time, don't start none, won't be none, okay? You have no problems protecting yourself, protecting your barriers, standing up for what you believe is right, okay? Right is right and wrong is wrong. You have no problem speaking your truth. You have no problem fighting for what you believe in. And people can be very intimidated by the fact that you are so bold, you are so fierce, you are so brave, you speak your mind, and you're not fearful of other people's like perceptions of you. It is what it is. Like low. But yeah, I'm also getting this energy that you really don't play about your space, your barriers, your peace of mind, especially when it comes to people wanting to try and bring in drama. I don't know if you deal with a lot of people who want to what's that word? Like they just want to project onto you their ideals, their beliefs, and you're not here for it. I feel like because you're very independent as well, that's why people kind of want to project onto you their own beliefs and what they feel is correct, because in some ways it helps them feel more validated. But when it comes to your boundaries, no one can push them down. No one can walk all over them, because you will, like it says it here, you're not afraid of confrontation. You're not afraid of drama. You will fight for what you believe in. And we have the 5 of Mirrors. What does that say? Tattletale. I don't know if people be crying about certain interactions that they have with you, because the 5 of Swords is about like feeling defeated, feeling like you're trying to win at all costs, but you end up losing because the way that you're going about it is kind of shisty. So it's like people, and it relates back to that projection energy. Like people really want to come through, play mind games and manipulation tactics, make you essentially take on the insecurities that they are harboring, and then they go crying off to other people that they know about you and how it didn't work and how you're this and you're that, because they just couldn't defeat you. They couldn't tear you down. They couldn't have any power struggles with you because you don't play into it. You're not here for it. It's given this energy of like, what makes you the GOAT is when people want to come up against you, and it's funny because they'll come up against you and then they'll play victim. But anyway, like when people want to come up against you, like you see them from a mile away and you know that they're acting out of a place of a lower vibration where it's just projection. There's something about themselves that they don't like, and they're coming at you and they're kind of acting out, and you see that for what it is and you don't really take it on. And on top of that, you don't want to fight with these people. So like, nah, like people want to trigger you, and it doesn't work because you're so focused on yourself and elevating and maintaining your peace and your barriers. And on top of that, we have the Lovers. So people love you. They very much do admire you. They see you as someone who is able to connect with their mind, body, soul, spirit on all levels, okay? People, like, you're someone, you have a lot of options, and people easily fall in love with you, maybe even your friends as well. But you could also have like good friendships with people where it's like, because your friends can be your soulmates as well. So yeah, people just really love your energy and love connecting with you, and essentially like they find it difficult to not fall in love with you because you're just an amazing being, okay? People definitely want to be a part of your soul tribe. Let me just get some water real quick. So we're going to tap into a new deck and we're going to see what makes you main character energy. Let's spill some tea on that, please, Spirit. Oh, also reaffirming that you're very smart. Again, if you wear glasses, people find it very sexy. It can make you look like a cute nerd, or you could just have a hipster vibe and people are just really drawn in and attracted to you. It's the way that you look. It's very unique and it's very trendy, but it very much suits you. I don't know if you're someone, because look at the type of glasses that she's wearing. Not a lot of people can pull those glasses off. So I don't know, what makes you the main character energy is that you can pull off a lot of things that not everyone can pull off. On top of that, you are a rebel. You stand out. You go against the grain, okay? You don't sit down and conform to societal standards or what people expect of you. You live life for yourself and you're not afraid of standing out and being the main character of the show, okay? This is your world. We're just living in it, baby. That's the vibe that you give, and everybody, yeah, they respect it. They love it, okay? You're smart, you're intellectual, you have good communication skills. People enjoy talking to you for hours on end. People could even just really love the way that your voice sounds. It's very soothing. It's very mesmerizing. It puts them in a trance. Oh, I love this energy. Oh, okay, what shot out? Angel. Oh my gosh, you're healing, you're magnetic, you're alluring. People feel that you are very divine. You're like an earth angel, okay? You could also have archangels that protect you at all times. When people interact with you or when they see you go up against certain obstacles and challenges, you stand out to them because they feel like things are forever just working out in your favor, in the sense that you are divinely protected. Your angels are watching over you and they are removing any blockages and barriers, or the people that want to come up against you and try and sabotage you, like they move it out of the way. You are always protected. It's given this vibe of like, what makes you main character energy is when people come with the shisty behavior, like they receive their karma, and part of their karma is watching you elevate and boss up onto new levels where unfortunately they cannot reach you. On top of that, you're also introverted, so you could be a mystery to people. People are clawing to literally get in your clique, get in your circle, because you're not someone that's always broadcasting what's going on in your life, and people are very curious about you and what's happening around you. You're very like intriguing, like you're a mystery people want to discover, and that's what makes you stand out. The fact that, especially with lovers as well, you entice them to want to work harder to really uncover all the layers that you have within you. So that's really beautiful. So let's see what else makes Pile 2 main character energy status, please. Oh, split personalities. So and I feel like this is what has people very surprised. Oh, I need to close my door. Right back. Sorry about that. But yeah, with that split personality energy, it's just really reaffirming for me that people very much be surprised of how much of a colorful person you really are beneath the surface. You have so many layers, so many fun, enticing, bubbly personalities about you that people really do enjoy getting to know, getting to discover, getting to uncover. There are just so many different layers to you that people, like, they can't get enough of. They find it very exciting that you're not one-dimensional. There's many layers to you. And on top of that, in terms of personalities, you could be someone who really likes to switch up your kind of aesthetic, okay? Whether that be through fashion, nails, hair, makeup. You are always popping out, stepping out. You're looking like a beauty queen, and like we said, you can pull off a lot of different looks that not everyone can pull off, and people just love to see you step out because you give them different sides of yourself that they just really enjoy seeing. So let's get another card. I think I'm gonna get 3 more cards. Oh, one just fell out. Vixen. So I feel like you have messages in another pile because 2 cards have come out and they've been from a previous pile. So you're gorgeous. You very much do stand out from the crowd, okay? People are very mesmerized by you. It's definitely this vibe of you're not just a pretty face. You also have brains and smarts about you. But I feel like, yeah, what makes you stand out is your looks. Obviously, the Vixen card is here, but when people get to know you deeper and they see that intellectual side about you, they see that there's many layers to you. You're a bubbly person, you're feisty, you're passionate, you stand up for what you believe. Like when people see all these levels to you, it's giving whole package. You are the whole package. You keep people on their toes. They are never bored being around you. You constantly excite them. But overall, like, you're very attractive. You could be someone who attracts people of all different races and cultures and spiritual beliefs. It doesn't matter. Like, you just have a unique, sexy, alluring, magnetic, handsome, attractive look about you that everyone, they cannot resist. You're very alluring, video vixen, siren energy. Bottom energy is team. So what makes you stand out, main character energy, is that everyone wants to be a part of your team, okay? And it's given this vibe of, because you're always on the up and up, you're always winning, you're blessed, you're on the right path, you're being spiritually guided, and people want to be on your team because if they're on your team, working and collaborating with you, they're bound to be successful without a question. And we have divine feminines. Hey, my divine feminines, welcome, welcome, welcome. And it's just reaffirming that you're not just a pretty face. You are spiritually intellectual. You are book smart intellectual. You are street smart intellectual. Like, you are just a full rounded individual. You're hella tapped in with your sensuality. You're someone that very much loves yourself. This is why you will not compromise for papi chulos. Oh my god, I wish I showed you earlier where it said that the fuck boys. I was like, you guys be attracting the fuck boys and they be falling for you. They can't resist your divine feminine energy. But with that papi chulo, like, yeah, it's reaffirming that you be attracting these players and they can't help but fall for you and fall under your spell because you're just so ethereal, you're so divine, you're beautiful, you're loving, you're nurturing, okay? You're an empress. You're completely different to anyone they have experienced before. I feel like, especially the fuck boys, the papi chulos, the Casanovas, when they interact with you, you kind of change their perspective on love. You make them kind of want to settle down and commit to somebody because the love that you give is just one of a kind. It's very healing, it's very nurturing. And on top of that, I feel like you yourself, bachelor, bachelorette, you're given this Nine of Pentacles energy where people kind of want to say that you are a papi chulo because you don't like to settle down. And it's just reaffirming for me that you're not someone who compromises. You don't, well, okay, you compromise when needed, but you're not someone who's going to just settle down for anything and anyone. And some people take it the wrong way and want to say that you're a player, but that's not what it is. Like, you are vetting out your options. This ain't Love Island, okay? It's not day 2 and I'm all into you. No. So what's the final message for your main character energy? What makes you stand out? Oh, Hawk, what makes you stand out is that people, it doesn't matter if you know them, if you don't know them, you're just so captivating, especially if someone sees you in the street. Like, their eyes are just fixated on you. If you have a following online, people are always keeping up to date with you. Like, you're the Kardashians, you're the Joneses. They want to know what you're up to. People have like notifications on for you and your life and what you're doing because you're entertaining, you're magnetic, you're enticing. They cannot get enough of you. People, especially lovers as well, especially past exes, past friends, like, they are all watching you because there is no one like you. They never expected to meet someone of your stature, of your caliber, someone who is just so unique and out of the box, but at the same time is introverted and keeps to themselves. It's definitely given this vibe that all eyes are on you, and I'm pretty sure there's an All Eyes song by Chris Brown. I'm gonna put that in the description pile for you guys because, yeah, that's definitely the channeling. So I want to see, what do people adore the most about ℚ𝕚𝕕? Like, what certain qualities, attributes do people adore about them? Oh, something wanted to pop out, but it said no. Yay, okay. And we have 2 cards. That you are patient. I don't mind waiting for what I want. And that literally reaffirms what we've been saying about you just being someone who's not going to settle for any old offer that someone gives towards you. You're very much, you have such high standards, or the self-love and the self-respect that you have for yourself. Like, you have no problem being in your own company. You have no problem sitting with yourself. So why are you just going to be codependent and attach yourself to anybody? So that's what people really do love about you, the fact that you're patient with yourself and other people. You don't rush into situations that you know are not for you. And on top of that, with that patience energy, I've actually forgotten it. It doesn't matter. But overall, like, you know what it is. You take your time with it. You don't settle. You wait for what is meant for you, okay? You don't force things, and people really love that. So we have high strung, I'm always on guard and on edge. And we literally did say that, like, especially with that introverted energy, you are protective of your space, your boundaries. You know that there are people who want to come in and project insecurities onto you, or simply if they see that you're winning, they see that you're up, they're not always going to be happy for you, and they're going to want to self-sabotage. So hey, people may think that like you're being hella guarded or you're being defensive, but at the end of the day, you don't want to leave room for people to come in and make a mess of your wonderful life that you're building for yourself, or people to come in and stop you from doing something that is meant for you because they're just projecting their own fears onto you. So people really do admire that you are protective of your boundaries and your barriers and your space, and you're not just gonna let anyone come in and treat you any old way. Like, you're not about it. On top of that, people admire your drive, your ambition, your determination to go after what you want, okay? This is why you have no problem sitting around and waiting for whatever it is that you desire, because come hell or high water, you're gonna make it happen. You're gonna achieve your goal. You are destined to be successful, and you very much believe in that. So we also have reckless. I tend to do things without thinking. I love that because it totally contradicts the patient, but you are a rebel, okay? So I feel like you're very balanced. You know when to sit back and relax, and you know when to not allow new opportunities to pass you by. You have no problems with being courageous, being brave, being fearless and reckless and impulsive when the opportunity calls for it. So people, hold on, wait, am I getting a call? I'm not gonna answer that. Let me just pause this. Sorry guys, I actually had to answer that because that was a delivery. But that's been sorted. So yeah, you're fearless, you're reckless, you're impulsive, and it is what it is. Like, if you need to chase after your dreams, nothing's gonna stop you. You're gonna chase after it when need be. So we have selfish, the world revolves around me. And this just makes me laugh because we literally said this is your world and we're just living in it. I'm not going to take the selfish as a negative thing, because this is what people admire about you. They admire that you very much love yourself. You're very much protective of yourself, okay? It's in terms of like your energy, who has access to you. Not everyone can have access to you. People feel like you're very selfish with the love that you give and the energy that you give to people. You're not someone who's going to overextend yourself, because you like, not everyone loves the same way that you do, and not everyone deserves to experience your unconditional love all the time, and you do have to be selfish and restrictive of who you give it out to. So yeah, people, I mean, I'm getting a sour taste that people are feeling a little bit bitter about the fact that you are very selfish about your energy and how much time and space you will allow people to take up and consume of you. But yeah, keep doing you. Keep protecting your barriers, keep protecting your space, keep being selfish, because that's what makes people admire you and respect you. So keep doing you, baby. This shot out and it says imbalance. I'm inconsistent with my emotions in actions. And I feel like you trigger people who are imbalanced and they struggle to deal with their emotions. They struggle to speak on how they feel. Like, you're very good with handling that, because I feel like what people admire is you don't look down on people who may be in their lower energy, because you yourself, like, you have that recklessness. You yourself were once imbalanced, but you learned how to evolve and grow above it. That's why we said it earlier, you can see when people are projecting and just acting out because, you know, emotionally they're just feeling some type of way, or there's some shadow work they haven't dealt with, because you yourself have been in that situation. So people can very much like that. And you have unstable. So yeah, you do meet a lot of unbalanced and unstable people, and you're able to really emphasize with them and understand what they're going through and where they're coming from, because you have that patience again. But at the same time, like, you're selfish. You know when someone's not good for you. You very much know not to let them come in and cause a mess in the peace that you are building. So again, for me, I feel like that's just really reaffirming that people really adore the fact that you're kind, you're gentle, you're understanding, but at the same time, like, no, the boundaries are there for a reason. It is what it is. What did we say? You're kind, you're nurturing, you are loving, okay? You care about everyone in a genuine way, okay? So people want to say that you're selfish and you're this and you're that, but the people who are genuine, like, real recognizes real. The real ones, the authentic ones who are out there being their best selves, they see who you truly are. They see what you are up against, and they very much love and respect that you don't lose yourself. You do not become the negative attributes or entities that come towards you. Like, you don't become them. You pretty much transmute that energy and you let it go. You're someone that you love people. You know how to love people from a distance, okay? Like we said, you are able to practice unconditional love, and not everyone should have access to the unconditional love that you give, and it is what it is. On the bottom we have mouthy, okay? You speak on whatever you gotta speak on. It's really giving I said what I said, and that's what it is. Like, respect it or move on. You don't really care. So for our final question, we have, how do you trigger your haters, part 2, okay? And I feel like overall you trigger them because you stick to your boundaries, you love on yourself, you don't focus on no drama, you'll very much defend yourself when the time is called for. But like, you trigger them because you take back your power, you take back the love and affection that you once had for them, and you give it to yourself. And that just has them really bothered that you have strong boundaries. You don't allow people to walk all over you and take from you. Assuming blessings come effortlessly, look better than what you've been through, wealthy underdog. So people really it's given that vibe of people didn't think you were going to be anything, and you've proven them wrong. People want to say that your blessings are effortless because they don't see you shooting in the gym. They don't see you grafting hard behind the scenes, okay? It's like you could have really been through some tough ass cycles, okay? You've learned some hard lessons. You've been healing some ancestral karma that's been passed down through generation to generation. Like, you've really been fighting through your life in these spiritual realms, and people do not know because you're an introvert. You're not broadcasting all your movements and everything that you're going through in the real world, because at the end of the day, not everybody's gonna be trying to soothe and heal you like you would for other people. People will relish in your pains of troubles and sacrifice and whatever. Like, people will live for those moments where you are at your worst because it makes them feel better about themselves. So you have people triggered because they want to say your blessings come effortlessly. But when they find out through whether or not you're speaking your truth, you're telling your story, or they're just hearing what you've been through, they're thinking, damn, you should look a lot worse than what you're looking right now if you've been through all this. So you have people feeling some type of way because you're the vixen, you're very attractive, and on top of that, you're hella abundant, okay? Oh my god, it's coming through. The fuckboys are falling hard for you, baby. I want more than sex. Your magnetic aura turns players loyal. Never expected to fall so hard. So yeah, you're very unexpected too, especially players who think they're gonna come in, they're gonna try and finesse you, they're gonna try and play games and manipulate you and have you head over heels in love with them. That's not how it works. The karma is, they're the ones in that position where they're just obsessed with you and they can't get over you and they're in love with you, and that's not what they intended, and they don't know what to do because, like, players, let's keep it real, there are some unhealed things that they're not addressing, okay? And then it aggravates them that they can't come towards you because you're not going to deal with people who are in their lower energy. Like, that's not how you roll. So we have, you're relieved, but they're sad because you're leaving them in the past. Cut of Queen. And we literally said it. That's why your haters are triggered, because you're someone that has no problem cutting people off, loving on yourself, focusing on yourself, and you feel so much lighter, you feel so much refreshed and relieved when they're gone. But they're the ones sad because they really do recognize that they're not gonna, it's just giving this vibe that they're not gonna meet someone like you, or you could have people who literally want to be around you because they see the blessings that you can bring into their life, and they're just sad that they can't use you for their next come up, okay? So what else? How are you triggering your haters? Oh, so we have another song, Synchronicity, and it's Rules by Dojo Cats. All you bitches was wrong thinking that I fell off. You ain't even get on. So yeah, people really, with that wealthy underdog as well, people really wanted to count you out. They really wanted to sleep on you. They really wanted to act like you weren't the shit, like you weren't a trendsetter, okay? They wanted to act like they were above you, and it's like they're realizing that they never did compare to you, okay? They were feeding themselves some disillusions because that's not what it is. You are the main attraction, you are the hot topic, you are the shit, and they were never on your level. So you're giving people, your haters are triggered because they've got some reality check that they were never on your level. There was never a time that you were below them. They were just living, like, it's given Seven of Cups, illusions, disillusions. They were living in some fantasy realm that didn't exist. Sorry. Oh my god. Again, you outplay any player trying to finesse you. They end up falling in love with you. Don't play yourself, okay? So, you've got the players falling in love. I don't know if there's an ex out there who tried to play some childish games, but they can't forget you, and they feel like boo-boo the fool, because it's definitely giving the energy that you have people triggered because you're always the one that got away, okay? Even if your ex moves on to a new person and tries to build someone at somewhere else, like, you still have that new person triggered because to them or to your ex, you are the one that got away. They cannot forget you. Like, they're comparing you to this new person, and it's pissing this new person off. Because what did we just say? Like, these people cannot be you. They cannot replicate you. There is no one like you. You are very unique, okay? So it says easily attracts anything, main character energy, heartbreak, Casanova. So that's why your haters are triggered, because they know that you are the main character. They know that this is your world and they're just living in it. Like, I don't mean to sound conceited, but that's what it is. They know that they can sit down and say that everything comes effortlessly to you, but that's how your path of, like, your purpose, your life purpose, that's what it is. You're a magic manifester. You easily attract your abundance towards you because you are living from a high vibration, okay? People want to call you Heartbreak Casanova because you're not settling for any old body. And I feel like that's why the players be falling in love with you, because they really do love that, okay? What's also coming through is, like, say if someone was dating a player that they were doing everything they possibly could to make this player change for you. You could then meet this player and this player will go high and above to impress you. They will change their karmic behaviors, their karmic ways, and they will become a better version of themselves so they can meet your standards and get to date you. And that be having your haters pressed, baby. So we're gonna get a few more cards before we close out this reading. And I think I'm just gonna randomly pick them just to speed things up. Because I want to go check the order. I got my cats a new water fountain, so I'm so excited to set that up because I am too lazy to constantly be filling up their water jars. I mean, I don't mind it because I love looking after my children. Can't believe I just called them that, but they're like your babies, aren't they? I don't mind looking after them that way. But yeah, I got them a new water fountain, excited to set that up. And I also got myself some groovy lights. They're meant to be like fluoride crystal. These are the old ones, like it's broken, so I got myself a new one. I can't wait to set it up. I hope I can do a reading because it gives off this cool like blue groovy lighting, so I would love to do that with a reading one day. I bet it would look so dope. But anyway, your beauty and charisma intimidates others. What did we say? You're a worldie. People, we literally said it from the start, people are insecure because you're out of their league. They don't know if they really can match you, if they can compare to you. And you have your haters triggered because God, let me look at that card again. Like, you have your haters triggered because A, they're intimidated by your beauty, your charisma, the fact that you intimidate whoever you're attracted to, the opposite sex, the same sex, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, whoever you are attracted to, you intimidate them because they're concerned that they cannot even provide what you need. And your haters be triggered that you be having the most machos of men shivering in their boots, okay? If you're a feminine energy that likes men. So you got options. People fight over you behind the scenes. Love triangles. That's my friendship group card. So like, you have friendship groups calling dibs, having mini competitions over who can bag you first. Like, you got the whole group pressed over, nah, she's mine kind of vibes. And yeah, your haters just be triggered how you could literally have whole friendship groups wanting you, desiring you, lusting you, having pissing contests over who can acquire you, who you would actually want to entertain. Like, they don't like that you have so many options. It gives this vibe that you're everybody's type, okay? Your haters are triggered because, and I feel like you're not a willing party in this, but people could try and put you in love triangles, try and put you in third party situations, and when it comes down to it, you are the person that they would prefer, they desire more, and that be having your haters triggered because if they're trying to compete for male validation and attention opposite way, if you're the other gender or you're attracted to the other gender, like, it doesn't work, okay? They can't compete with you to get validation or romanticized from other people because you are just the more desirable option. So we have unexpected underdog. Oh my God, people really wanted to overlook you, okay? They wanted to count you out. They wanted to sleep on you, and you have your haters so pressed because they're realizing that it would have just been better to sit with you instead of fight with you, and they can't sit with you anymore because you have no interest in being associated with them. So it's very much given a vibe that your haters are triggered because they can see you bossing up, they can see you leveling up, they see you being the main attraction, you are shining, okay? They see that you are pressure, and they shouldn't have been making assumptions about you because, like we said, it would have been better to be your friend than your enemy. Like, you have them in a lot of regret, and we've been saying that you are a mystery that people want to discover. Your haters are triggered because they're kind of like, how do you maintain this magnetic, mysterious aura and beauty? Like, it's just the way that you flirt with people, the way that you seduce people. It's so amazing and alluring, and people want to adopt they want to adopt your sensuality, and like we said, it can't be replicated. Okay, they can imitate it, but they can't replicate it. So always achieving dreams, goals. How do they do that? Confused.com, we literally said it. You are a magic manifester. You chase your dreams, you chase your goals, you go after whatever it is you want. No one can stop you. And people are very confused about how you're always winning, how you're always thriving. Okay, it's given this vibe that your haters would really love you to give them a map and show them the way, but it's like, even if you gave them the blueprint, they still can't figure it out because it's your destiny, it's not theirs. So you have people triggered because, again, they just feel like they're not matching up to you. They feel like they want your destiny, they want your success, they want to reap your rewards, but it's not for them, it's for you, because you are the shit, you are the boss of this. Okay, so pile 2, that was a really fun reading. You know, let me know down below in the comment section if any of it resonated with you, or if there's just another topic that you would like us to tap into. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, join my familia. If you have any messages in another pile, go check it out, get those extra messages, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading, and today we're going to tap in and we're going to start off and we're going to see why you the goat. Okay, what makes you the goat? What is your goat star energy? Why do you stand out from the crowd? Spirit, ancient ancestors, ascending masters, guardian angels, divine, please give us the tea on pile 3. So we literally have the 4 of roses, and it says the mansion. Oh, I don't know if you're someone who is able to always elevate and enter a new tax bracket or just a higher level of life when it comes to luxury and financial wealth. I don't know if you're someone that, you know, you're always catching flights. Okay, you're living in the best house, or your house just looks amazing, it's very stylish, it's very chic, you got people a bit envious of you. I don't know, I'm just getting a vibe of material wealth and like stability. Okay, especially with that home life. On top of that, people could see you and they feel like you're marriage material. They feel like you're a good spouse, you're a good partner to build with, whether that be a family or simply even a business. Okay, you give off an energy that, like, people really want to make money with you. Okay, you're either, you look expensive, or you just come off of someone who is of a high class. Okay, and at the bottom we do have the king of flutes. Okay, I don't know if you're out here attracting the dilfs, because we saw single dads. Okay, I don't know if you're attracting single mothers, single fathers, they want to date you, or you yourself could be a single mother, a single father, and you're out here handling business. You're making sure that bills are paid, kids are fed, everyone's sleeping peacefully. Okay, like, you're handling business, and that's what makes you the GOAT. Like, regardless if you have support or you don't have support, the job will always get done. You are very dependable. But with that King of Cups energy, I get a vibe that you yourself, you're very mature. Okay, maybe you've been through a situation where you had to grow up very quickly from a young age. Okay, you've learned some serious life lessons that have made it, I don't want to say easy, but you don't keep repeating certain karmic cycles. Once you learn that lesson, it's done, it's over. You have that wisdom and intellect and maturity where you don't repeat situations that do not serve you. But again, back to that King of Cups energy, like, you're definitely out here attracting a lot of suitors who want to build a family with you, who want to collaborate with you, build a home, buy a home together. You're just very desirable in the sense of future planning. And on top of that, you make people feel very joyful and happy. I don't know if you're someone who can throw a really good party, But oh my god, stop playing with me. We literally had the cocktail party. So yeah, you're definitely someone that can throw a good banger, okay? If you're having an event, everyone wants to be there because they know it's a vibe all the time, okay? Chriseanrock is a vibe. Go listen to that song because that's you guys. And like, I'm getting a small energy. Oh my god, stop it, because I was literally just about to say I'm getting a small energy of haters, and at the bottom we literally have the villain, which is devil energy. So yeah, I'm getting a small vibe of haters, but I feel like that's just people from the outside looking in. Like, they really want to sit with you but they can't, so all they can do is really hate you. But on top of that, you have way more love out there than you do hate, okay? So I'm not even gonna worry about that devil energy too much, because baby, you the star, okay? You shining. You out here inspiring people. You're healing them. You're making them feel hopeful, excited for life, okay? And on top of that, you fulfill yourself, or it's just a situation, your wish fulfillment. You know how to acquire them. You know how to fuck it out and boss it out. So I love that for you guys. But what makes you the GOAT is the fact that you are. The star really confirms that there's no one like you. There's no one who has your energy, okay? People really want to try and be you, but like, it's really giving the vibe that you're imitated, never replicated. That's your energy. Oh my god. Power free. Oh my god, power free. You're oh my gosh, stop it. Stop it. Because okay, I'm gonna get into the 6 of Wands, but the reason I'm gassed, when I was pre-shuffling the cards, like what was standing out to me was the 5 of Swords, and I kind of rolled my eyes because I was like, oh my god, not another pile. And then when I put that back, the 2 of Swords came out, and the 2 of Swords is funny because it's like 2 kangaroos fighting, and I got the energy that people really do try come for you, and they find out that you're a heavy hitter. You're not someone to be messed with. You're not someone to be played with, because like, you're the OG, okay? The other piles, like, they can handle business, but you are the OG of this. People, it's only like egotistical people or people who are very silly that really challenge you. But like I said, there's too much positivity coming out right now, so people don't like to test your patience. They don't like to come for you because it just it's given a vibe that anyone that's gone up against you, like, people are learning from their mistakes, because the karma is not pretty, it's not cute, it's not sweet. Ooh, the karmic justice is real with you guys. So we have the 6 of Wands, which lets us know that you're a heavy hitter, you're a boss, you're always winning, you're on the up and up. People very much respect you. They respect you because they see, I'm getting a vibe of a hard worker, someone who's very dedicated to making sure, like we said, the job gets done. You're always winning, you're victorious, you're shining, you're thriving. People really want to sit with you. You are the GOAT. You are like, what is it? MVP, like, that's your status. You are the very most important person in the room. Ooh, like, is it the VMP? I don't even know. I'm thinking of Jersey Shore when what's their names? Paulie, Vinny, and Mike, they have their code thing. I think I'm getting it mixed up with. But anyway, you are a success. You're thriving. You're shining. You could be a socialite. You could be really popping on social media. You're very trendy. People want to keep up with you. Like, you're the Kardashians. People want to sit with you, but they can't. With this 8 of Flutes energy, like, not everyone can be in your space, in your energy, because I'm getting this vibe of what makes you a GOAT is you do be attracting clout chasers. You be attracting people that really do want to ride your coattails, okay? People who may want to collaborate with you because there's something to gain from the situation. So yeah, you very much do have an energy where you believe in yourself to the point where you have no problem walking away, removing yourself from certain arenas, certain environments, and just building somewhere new, like creating your own path, your own lane, because whatever you do, it's fresh, it's new, it's trendy, and you're inspiring people. You're very yeah, that's the energy. You're out here shining, you're thriving, you're winning. This is the go energy of like, people really want to get like you. People really want to be you. And I'm really not getting no hating ass energy when I say that. I'm really just getting a vibe of you're so cool, you're so dope, you're like an influencer that's out here really inspiring people. And hey, you're a vibe. And on top of that, you're on to the next, okay? You could be someone, we said it materially, you are traveling to nice luxurious destinations. Even if you're not doing that right now, that's in your destiny, okay? You are destined to see the world, travel, explore, catch as many flights as you want, okay? But other than that, you're very much an expansive visionary. Again, like, you're someone who sets out a plan, but you're not like, you don't just speak about what you're gonna do, you actually go out there and do it. So you set out a plan and you put action into that plan to achieve whatever it is that you want to do. Like, you are someone who is a go-getter, and we literally have the Fool, the contestant. Whatever you want to go do, you don't care about the pressure and the competition, because as far as you're concerned, you are pressure. You are the one that stands out. You're the one where people should be looking out for you, because it's not easy to keep up with you, okay? Because you're the new chick on the block. You're that guy, you're that girl. You stand out. Your GOAT status is the fact that whatever you want, you go get it. Like, nothing is stopping you from achieving your dreams and your aspirations. It is what it is, poo. But the next question is, what makes you main character energy? And let me just quickly get some water, because feeling parched. Okay, guys, what makes power-free main character energy? Okay, what attributes about them? Oh my god, yeah, let me take it. Let me take it. The fact that you're traditional, and that's so funny because we literally have the Four of Wands, which kind of gives you that marriage vibe of being traditional, building that traditional home, family life, whatever you know, whatever represents your culture, your religious beliefs. So yeah, that's what makes you stand out. The fact that you could be unique because the star energy is there. It's given a vibe of, because I was actually surprised this card was here. I thought it was going to be something else. So I feel like people could actually be quite surprised that you are traditional, that you do like whatever cultural beliefs or religious beliefs that you may have grown up on, you hold them to high regard, you actually utilize them, you actually it's hard to explain. Like, I see it, but it's hard to explain. Like, okay, for example, someone who is potentially a virgin, or someone who wears certain religious garments and stuff like that, people just find it so surprising that you maintain those traditional values. Like, I feel like it reads itself at this point. It's just given this vibe that you are it's unexpected, okay? They don't expect you to have these traditional beliefs or to adopt these traditional ways, and you do, and people really respect that, and that's what makes you stand out. On top of that, you are the magician, okay? We said it. You're someone who can manifest anything that your heart like truly desires. And yeah, I'm just getting a vibe that you're very trendy, and it's like someone, okay, I'm getting this example of Geordie Shore. Geordie Shore is just basically where a bunch of people drink every day, they live their best lives, and they're just crazy fun and free. And this new girl, her name is Faith, she joins, and she's like completely the opposite to them. She's religious. She says she speaks to Jesus. She has a great, strong religious faith and belief. And they're just kind of like, whoa. But she can still drink them under the table, okay? She's still one of them. She's still silly. She's still goofy. But they just don't expect her to have that traditional religious side to her. So that's the best way I can explain that card in that setting. So yeah, it's centering. Just as we're talking about her, because yeah, that's how they saw Faith. She was very different. They didn't judge her. They thought she was dope because you really enjoy meeting people who are completely different and new to you and what you are regularly introduced to, because it just broadens your knowledge and your intellect even further. So yeah, people find you very eccentric, unique, you're magical, mystical, just the way that you, maybe you're someone who also expresses yourself through makeup, clothes, hair, fashion, like the way you're someone who just stands out. And I feel like for me, like, I feel confused. You confuse people in the best of ways, okay? Because, like, the traditional and just being so tripped up on it, and then the eccentric coming out, it's exactly that. You are just not the, like, when people think of traditional poster child, you don't fit it, and people think that's so dope, okay? That's what makes you stand out. That's your main character energy, that you were just someone who was so out of the box. You're so unique. It's given Lady Gaga when she wore the Meek dress to whatever event. Like, you're just so fucking iconic in the best of ways. And on top of that, you have these orthodox ways about you that you have modernized into your amazing personality. Like, period, baby. You are the shit, okay? People want to high-key be like you in the best of ways because you inspire new creativity, okay? You're definitely empress, emperor status, okay? You're at the top of the food chain, baby. That's your vibe. That's what makes you stand out. It's given that vibe of when Nicki Minaj is, all these are my sons, okay? Like, they your sons for real. But anyway, no. Okay, let me get something more, you know, more clear, but that did eventually explain itself. We got there in the end. So we have twin flame. Y'all, wow, this is a very intense energy. I get a vibe that you really, on top of that, sensual as well. Ooh, because I'm getting the vibe that you really have to protect your energy, because you know when people are like, oh, your energy is so addictive, people get upset. This is it, baby. This is the energy where people just get so caught up and so lost and infatuated with it, because you're just so out of the box, and on top of that, you know how to connect with people on such a deep, profound soul level. Oh my gosh, your aura is just magnetic, okay? It's definitely giving a vibe as well, like sapiosexual. When it comes to using your sensual sexuality, you're very wise and intellectual about it, okay? It's not like, yeah, you can be showy, flaunt what your mama gave you, but at the same time, you ain't gotta do all that. You do not have to do all that to draw people in, because you speak to people's souls, okay? You be captivating their souls. Oh, what makes you main character energy is everyone is out here saying she my twin flame, he my twin flame. Like, we go together for life. That is hilarious. Okay, what else we got? Oh my gosh, stop it. Y'all better be protecting your energy if you're out in these streets, okay? Not everyone should be sleeping with you. That's all I'm gonna say. But if you put it on them, they definitely want to marry you, and they just feel like your sex is very healing, very therapeutic, okay? You got the best whoop. The best whoop? Oh my god, no, stop it. You got the best whop, okay? The best lingam out there. Like, it is what it is. Like, you're someone, if you put it down on someone, they're gonna be thinking about you for years and years on end, because I don't know if it's tantric. I don't know if you're giving these people an out magician as well. Oh, you got some sex magic, baby. You be casting them under your spell. Your sex is just out of this world, okay? It's like your higher self. Look at all this mystic aura shit, right? It's literally like your higher self just, it connects with their higher self, and they're just having some experience, some spiritual, sensual experience where it's just like they cannot deal. People cannot deal when it comes to having sex with you, okay? And I feel like with this traditional and eccentric vibe, what makes you stand out is I really feel like you're not out here giving your energy to just anybody. So people are very much kind of intrigued. They're kind of speculating because it's just giving this vibe that they know your sex is good, okay? It's that kind of put it on him, make him want to marry me vibe. They just know you got that. They sense it from you, okay? You don't have to put it all out on the table for people to know that you can... whatever you got, like, you be working it well. You be working it really, really well. So we have divine masculine. So that's interesting. This could be a message that really stands out to the divine masculines. That's funny that came through, because I was thinking if there was ever like a male energy to pick a pile, it would possibly be this pile, because we're obviously getting like people want to come up against you and you're a heavy hitter, you're just mowing them down. But then I was like, but the pictures, like, it's not saying male energy. But anyway, hey, if you're a divine masculine, people find you alluring, they find you sexy, good looking, and on top of that, if you are macho, they freaking love it, okay? You make them feel protected, taken care of, you're a provider. If you're a feminine energy, same thing, okay? You are balanced with your divine feminine and your divine masculine energy, and that's what allows you to handle business. That's what allows you to be independent and dependable and not have to be codependent and rely on people who are really not dependable. So Casanova, do I need to say more? You're very much a heartbreaker, and I feel like the reason you are a heartbreaker is because people be falling in love with you, and it's really giving a vibe of you're not settling. Like, you're not settling for what does not serve you, what you feel like is not of your repertoire, whatever the word is. Like, you're not with it. You're a heartbreaker. You're very good looking. You got a lot of hoes. People want to be your hoes, but nah. What could make you stand out as well is you have options, but maybe you're just waiting for the right person to really have this meaningful sexual experience with. So take what you will. So we're gonna get into our next question, and oh my gosh, stop it, I was just shuffling and look what falls out. Religious. I take pride in my faith and custom. So that's what people love about you, period. That was the question, guys. I was literally gonna say, what do people adore about you most? And we've been saying it from the start. They actually love that you are religious, you are traditional, you have certain beliefs that you have. Either you follow them in the orthodox manner, or you've adopted them to a more modern way that fits the way that you choose to live your lifestyle. So people really love and respect the fact that you tapped in with a big man upstairs. Good on you guys. And on top of that, you are intoxicating. You are an absolute dream. You are mesmerizing. You're out of this world. Like, people, when it comes to like tradition and faith and religion, you're not the poster child, okay? I don't know if you're like me, where you have out of the world colorful hair, you have tattoos, you have piercings, okay? Sometimes you be dressing modest, but you have your times where you like to wild out and let the people see the flesh, like. But on top of that, you sit down and you get on your knees and you pray. People are just kind of like, is that you? Because I don't know, but they totally dig it. They totally dig that you're just eccentric, okay? You're rebellious, you're trendy, you're just out of this world, but you have this unique religious side about you. So we already talked about this. People love that you are mature, you are someone who is dependable, you are responsible. Like we said, you handle business, you make sure that the job is always gonna get done, okay? And on top of that, you are a nurturer. You have no problem sharing and giving to people that deserve your help, okay? You could be careless, okay? That's interesting. It says, I'm not really concerned with what happens. Okay, and I want to say careless in the sense of No. Like in the sense of drama, or if it doesn't really affect your inner world, you're not going to take it on too much. You could care less about that situation. Maybe that's what it is. Like people could love that if it ain't got shit to do with you, you couldn't care about it. You're not really interested in what's going on over that side of the road because it has nothing to do with you and your business and what you're trying to do here today, okay? It's given a vibe of you're very unbothered about things that do not concern you. So people could love that you don't have time for drama. You don't have time for gossip. You don't have time for putting yourself in certain situations or just putting yourself in people's business where you have no place being, okay? You very much keep to yourself. And on top of that, you're courageous, you're brave. We said it, you go after what you want and what you believe in. You don't let anyone tell you how you should and should not be living your life. And people just really love the fact that it's given a vibe of just authentically being you, okay? You live for you. You don't live for anybody else, and you don't live to appease people for validation and stuff like that. On top of that, you're very organized. Oh my god. We said it with the Four of Wands, the order, the structure, because you handle business. Nothing is out of place. People really adore that. When it comes to life, like, you got a good head on your shoulders. You know exactly where you're going because you're not someone who impulsively just does something off of the whim of doing something. You've really sat down, like we said it with that Three of Wands energy. You've really sat down, you've strategized, you've planned, and then you're gonna put the action behind it once you really outweigh the pros and cons of that situation. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm gonna get 2 more cards and then we'll ask our final question. And now these are 2 cards. I guess they are. What's the bottom energy? Bottom energy is popular, okay? I know a lot of people and a lot of people know me, okay? So whether or not you're a social butterfly or you're a popular loner, people be knowing you, and it's reaffirming that Six of Wands energy. Like, I also get a feeling that you're someone who's very passionate, adventurous, and exciting too, because there's a lot of Wands energy out, so that highlights that for me. You could also be someone who's very creative as well, and that's what makes you stand out, or that's what people really love and admire about you. But yeah, back to that popular, whether you're a social butterfly or you're a popular loner, people like they want to be a part of your clique, okay? They want to be on the in crowd. They don't want to be the hater watching from the outside, wanting to get in. So, yeah, you're inspirational. You're out here winning the hearts of the masses, okay? People really want to be your friend. They want to socialize with you. And hey, you could have fan clubs out here. You definitely have a lot more fans than you do haters. So preoccupied, I'm usually busy with other things, and that is simply why you could not care less about other people's drama. Like, you are too busy going on to the next adventure, the next elevation, the next level cycle of life. Like, you're too busy focused on your own blessings and achieving your wish fulfillment, your dreams, desires, you know, building your wealth and your stability. You don't have time to watch anybody else in their pockets. You're too focused on yourself. So yeah, people really do admire that you keep yourself busy. And the way you keep yourself busy is, what does Beyoncé say about getting your money or your paper is the best way to get back at your haters? That's pretty much you. And that's why you couldn't care less, because you're just focused on your bag. People really love and respect that. And we also have loyal. I'm as loyal as they come. So you are real as fuck. You're dope as fuck. You keep it real. You're not ever gonna tell people things that they want to hear because you want people to like you. No, that's not you. You're gonna say it how it is. And on top of that, you are ride or die, Bunny or Clyde, okay? If someone is a part of your clique, like, you go hard for them. You ride for them. You're never gonna sit down and talk behind nobody's back. Like, anything you say, The same way you're saying it behind that, you say that to their face. You don't care. Like, you stand on what you say because, like, you're not two-faced. You're not two-faced. You're never going to be disloyal or hurt people. And you very much, you expect that from other people, but I'm telling you, because you have so much love and admiration from people, they want to give you that same respect and loyalty that you be giving. So you're a whole dope ass person, pal free. So our final question is, how do you trigger your haters? And for you guys, it's a few, okay? I feel like 5-10%, it's a very small clique. Your fans cannot relate to your haters, but we'll see how you trigger the few, okay? And it's literally just because they want what you have. Yeah, I don't think it's anything to do with who you are as a person. It's literally because they would just, like we said, the admiration you get from people, that's what they would really love for themselves. So excellent communicator, gives raw, insightful truth, wise counsel. And that's why these people also be triggered, because it's like the way people really look to you as someone who's very dependable, trustworthy, wise, intellectual, and they go to you looking for advice and, like it says, wise counsel. Your haters wish that they were in that position. They wish people viewed them in that light. They wish people really respected or appreciated or saw their wisdom and advice as something to highly regard. Like, they really just want the admiration and respect that people give you. And I feel like it's because they need that outside approval and validation to feel like they are worthy. But yeah, they're just triggered. And we said it with the loyal, like, you will speak on what you gotta speak on. And I feel like that's what could trigger them as well. Maybe they're not as brave and courageous, and they don't have the right skills to excellently communicate what they need to say. Like, they struggle to communicate their emotions and how they're feeling, and they feel triggered that you are someone who knows how to do that. So let's see what else wants to come through. Oh, we got one that flips out. And it says, you beat the odds, is what it should say. They preyed on your downfall, but your story inspires the masses. They all want to get like you now. Oh my gosh, we literally said you're an inspiration. You're out here inspiring people, and this is why people want to get your advice and learn from you, because they know that you've probably been through similar struggles that they, you know, are experiencing now, and that's why they want advice from you. People definitely want to get like you, and your haters are triggered forever thinking you were gonna lose. Lol. They can't believe you've won, but they are triggered forever thinking that you were gonna lose, and for sitting preying on your downfall, because I don't know if other people around them can see that they're haters, because like we said, the people that love you, they can't relate. Okay, they can't relate. So we have struggled to believe you're single. What's the red flag? The red flag is that you have high standards and high self-esteem. So your haters are triggered that everybody wants to date you, and on top of that, you look so fine, you look so good that people can't even believe you're single. Okay. They're also triggered at the fact that, like we said, you have high standards, okay? You're not just gonna settle for any old situation just because you want to feel validated by someone. And we literally said you have no problem waiting for the one or the right situation that serves the needs and desires that you have at the time. No one can keep up with you. You're leveling up so fast, and you're the pop out king/queen. Oh my god. And we have the 6 of Wands twice, so you're definitely socialized status. You're someone who is an influencer, people love. But with the pop out queen king, it's like you also are introverted. You like to keep to yourself. You like to move in silence, work behind the scenes, okay? And that's what has your haters triggered, because they can never really predict what you're coming up with next. They can never really outdo you creative wise, especially because you're just always thinking of new, exciting, fresh, trendy stuff to do that inspires other people. So yeah, I'm sorry, it's really just giving this vibe that your haters, it's more of a them situation. I don't feel like it has anything to do with you personally. It's just literally the admiration, respect, and validation you get. That's what they want for themselves. That's literally it. I don't know if it's a more of an envy situation than a jealousy, but yeah, that's what's definitely coming through. And your aura is magnetic and addictive. People want to join your soul tribe. 3 of Cups, that's literally what it is. Your haters, they wish they could be around you to figure out what the secret sauce recipe is about you. But on top of that, they're upset that not only a lot of people want to date you, not only do they respect your wise counsel and advice, but on top of that, you have a lot of people that just want to be in your clique. They want to be your friend because you're just so amazing. Like, I'm not saying you have people fighting over you Hunger Game styles, but that's what it's giving. Like, your energy is so dope that people just want to fight over you. I'll take this top one. Okay, someone's jealous. Their partner, love interest desires you more than them. Insecure. So that's literally all it is. I mean, that's what it ever always is, with like haters and triggering them. But it's more or less to do with themselves and how they feel like they're not as worthy as you because they're just comparing themselves to you, and how they wish they could pull the same people that you can kind of pull, or they just be triggered that they like somebody, and because you're just so mesmerizing, you're so attractive, alluring, and on top of that, you're unique, eccentric, like you're a unicorn. There's just something special and different about you. You have all these qualities, like you're a whole full package. They just feel like they can't, I don't know, they feel like you're just taking up all the space. You're taking up all the admiration and just, yeah. So hard to explain, but literally, like, you have people triggered because they fancy people, but you're just so amazing that it's hard for whoever they have a crush on or whoever they're dating to not take a liking to you. It's just natural. Oh my gosh, I've dropped all these cards, and literally, oh my gosh, I managed to save the bottom deck energy. Reaffirming green with envy. Jealous belly annoyed with your pretty privilege. Hashtag intimidated. And that's what it is. Like, with the other piles, I feel like it was definitely a bit more different. But with this pile, it's literally, it's more like, it's saying jealous, but it's more of an envy. People just really wish they had your beauty and your intellect so they could bag the same opportunities, the same friendships, and the same relationships as you, unfortunately. But let's see what else wants to come through. Oh, boss status, passion, determination, and willpower. Again, you're an inspiration. How do I get like you? Second time we're hearing that people really want to get like you, okay? That's what's triggering your haters. The fact that you are influencer status. People want to learn from you. People, if you were to write a book on how you bossed up, on how you leveled up, people would buy that shit. I'm telling you right now, they would buy that shit. Your haters are just like, they're triggered about the fact that you have so much passion and creativity, and nothing will stop you for going after what it is you desire. Oh my gosh. So we're just gonna pick out 2 last cards, and then we're pretty much done with this amazing reading. So what's this one? It says unexpected blessing, sudden luck, and great news on the way. Always on the come up, winning season. So that's what it is. You have a lot of opportunities of abundance and excitement that seem to just fall into your lap, and that has people triggered because they just feel like the opportunities or the levels of success or the pathway that you're heading down, they feel like they can't reach that, okay? Whatever goal, aspiration, projects you're working on, they feel like they can't get the same stuff that you're acquiring, and that has them very triggered, okay? Oh, you you are royal, regal, and captivating. You are mysterious, okay? You got your haters triggered because they feel like they're not as magnetic as you. They're not as charming as you. They don't know how to play the game of like love when it comes to flirting with people and bagging someone. They just feel like, what's that word? I can't even think of the word, but when it comes to pulling, they just, oh, they don't feel like they're captivating. They don't feel like people put them on a high pedestal the same way that they put you on a high pedestal. You're someone that is very hard to resist, and you have them triggered that people look at you like you're very ethereal, you're divine, you're very beautiful, naturally on the outside and also on the inside too. And our closing energy is the spotlight loves you. You easily attract clout and recognition. And we've been saying it from the start. You have your haters triggered because you're an influencer. You don't have to try too hard. Like it says, the spotlight likes you. You easily attract the attention because I feel like in some ways you're able to easily relate with people, or people just very respect the fact that you keep it real. You don't like to fake shit, or you don't like to play up for whatever reason. You just keep it 100. You're always yourself, and you don't try to be anything that you're not. And yeah, pal free, that's why you have your haters triggered, but you were definitely the GOAT. You're no one to be messed with. And I very much enjoyed this reading. So if this resonated with you, let me know down below in the comment section, or if there's anything else that you'd like me to tap into, let me know. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, join the familia, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye.